Good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. Good morning. I am back in Birmingham and I am on a walk. I walked half my walk this morning with the dog. He got a little chubby while I was gone because no one had been walking him. He was only going to daycare, and I think he got a little thick. Just goes to show you, when you stop moving your body, the weight will come on. So I walked him this morning. I walked him last night. He was like, Mom, what are you doing to me? I was like, let's go, chunky monkey. But so many people comment, like, what are you doing to stay in shape, Jamie? What, you look so great, which I appreciate. Although I would prefer no comments about my body, but I get it. But anyway, you guys see me. I just spilled coffee down my leg. Hello. You guys see me walking every day. I know you know that I walk every day. I walk a minimum of 11,000 steps a day. And, yesterday I did 16,000, the day before, like I do even, like I walk all the time. You know that. So that's really all I do. I don't do any exercises. One time I was going to try to do push-ups every day, but I was like, F these push-ups, man. So I will admit that I am so sad to not be in Jersey. I am so sad to be gone from my porch and my house and my walk and my protein balls from Batch. I'm back in Birmingham. It is what it is. But Michael and I have had some really honest, good conversations about what we want and what our expectation for retirement is. And so we'll see. I have a feeling we're going to end up in New Jersey, and I'm just going to hold on to that. Listen, unless you have a medical issue, there's no excuse not to get up and move your body except for laziness. Point blank, period. I said what I said. Unless you cannot walk, there's no excuse not to move your body. It's so good for your body and your heart. You got this. I walk about, oh my God, these effing bugs are eating me alive. I walk about, I don't know, on a good day, 8 miles. On a normal day, probably 6.5. But anyway, so I'm back in my hood, back in the Birmingham hood, and it's fine. I don't love this walk. It's boring. There's no beach at the end. Sometimes people are depressed. Right, well, that would be a medical issue, which is what I meant. I'm saying if you don't have a medical issue, if you don't have something medically holding you back, you should be moving your body. It will change your life. It just will. Anyway, so Holly, you will love it. Holly, I am telling you, you will get addicted to it. The best thing I did was buy a Fitbit, even though you can track it on your phone, but then you always have to have your phone on you, and I try to detach from my phone. So I got a Fitbit, and it tells me how I sleep, which I love because it lets me know, like, the nights I got really good rest. It also lets me know all the steps I've taken. I love it. I absolutely love it. So if you have the means to get yourself a Fitbit, you should try. I also wanted to let you guys know that there's going to be some big changes coming with State of Style. My partner and I split up. Time to move on in different directions. And Mary is going to be helping me with State of Style. And I love the fact that I'm going to be able to give money to not only a friend, but a single mother who is the scrappiest woman I know, who has managed to hold it all together, no matter what, through the death of her husband, everything, 3 kids. And I just know what the death of a patriarch does to a family because I lived through it. And to see how well she has like maintained all of that and like owned her shit and like worked on herself. She just lost a fucking 100 pounds, 100 pounds by changing her diet and moving her body and giving up alcohol. I'm so proud of her. She's just like, I'm in awe of her. She just like never quits. She puts her mind to something. And I just like, am so lucky that she's going to be taking over State of Style, and every penny that I can give to her makes me so happy. So if you've ever thought about ordering a sideways cross, or a Coffee Talk tote bag or anything, if you've ever been thinking about it, but you weren't really sure, Mary has taken over that, and you will be helping her. And just anyway, I think it's beautiful. And she'll be sending out your package with a little note, and she's awesome. Anyway, thank you, Nicole. The PJs are amazing. Oh my God, the PJs are so soft and they're like butter. I love them. I live in them with any season. I wore my kissy ones last night. But anyway, so I'd really love to sell out the sideways crosses and just blow her up with like a ton of orders and just give her stuff to do and help her get out of the house and box things up and write little notes. Like, I just want that for her so much. So anyway, if you've ever considered ordering one, maybe today could be the day. Okay, these bugs are, Nicole goes, the pants, get the pants. Yeah, the PJs really are great. They really are. Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about, Jessica, Plummery, maybe today could be the day. I want like so many orders to come in that Mary just bursts into tears and is like, what is going on? Okay. Woo! Your girl is out of shape with these Birmingham Hills. Keisha, I don't have longer chains, but you can get a chain extender at like Target or Walmart for just a couple of dollars and hook it on. The ones we have in stock don't have longer chains, but thank you, Marcia. I don't know if the yellow cross is sold out. It might be. I wear the silver one. I don't know if it is. I wish Mary was here. Anyway, can you post the site? Yeah, maybe somebody could put the link in the comments to it's stateofstyleJewelry.com, but I can pin it in the comments. StateofstyleJewelry.com. So anyway, yes, I have silver. They're all there. And now I'm going to get into hold on, I'll post it here. I think that's it. I pinned the comment. So anyway, I wanted to talk to you about distancing yourself from people. Okay, could these bees, honestly, there's a whole world. Why do you have to fly near me? So I wanted to talk to you about wanting to distance yourself from people, because I think that a lot of times when somebody rubs us the wrong way or slights us or says something that hurts our feelings or offends us or whatever, our go-to is to like push them away, distance ourselves. And, you know, I think that sometimes we really do need distance from people, but not for the reason that our ego tells us. Yes, we ship to Canada. Yes, we ship to Canada. So here's the thing. Your ego will lie to you and tell you to push people away, that you don't need them, right? But hear me out. Sometimes you need clarity on how much you value someone and what they bring to your life. It's not always about putting people in timeout, teaching them a lesson. Sometimes it's really about like, okay, I've been able to take a few days and I realize that I love you very much and I want to sort this out. I don't want, because silence is violence, right? We know that. And giving someone the silent treatment is a punishment. And it's emotionally taxing on you and them. Because believe it or not, it takes energy to not speak to someone. It's not mature, it's not nice to ghost people. We've all been ghosted. It feels terrible. But sometimes our ego, in order to make ourselves feel better, our ego wants us to prove that we can do it. Cut them off. Don't talk to them. Ignore them. Take your love away. It's kind of like with food. If you have an eating disorder, how you can, I'm hungry, but I'm not going to eat. I'm going to go another hour and another hour and another hour. It's all mental, right? It's the same thing a lot of times with ghosting someone or putting someone in timeout. A lot of times it's another day I'm not responding to them. Another day I'm not answering their pleas for an explanation or addressing their apology or engaging them. I'm just going to leave it there. And here's the thing. Oh, fuck me. I dropped my coffee. Like, fully fucking dropped it. Okay. One day back, just messing up the hood here, folks. Here's the thing. What are you really gaining from that? Because if you really want to end the friendship or the relationship, now I'm covered in coffee, so that's fun. The crosses are there. I promise. The crosses are there. It literally, if you go to shop, there's literally a tab that says sideways crosses. It is humid in Birmingham, folks. Humid. I'm not saying the silent treatment is never not warranted. There are times you really do need to cut someone off, especially a narcissist. Holy crap. But hear me out. If you do really want to end the friendship and the person is not a narcissist, it's just a friendship or a professional relationship or a love that you've just had enough of, why not just say that? Why not just say, that was my final straw? That was my final straw, and now I'm done. Why not just let them know? Because here's the thing, if you're really ready for it to be over, why do you care? If you're not giving them the silent treatment literally to protect your sanity like a narcissist, why do that to someone? Even if you're ready to end it, just tell them. And if you're not ready to end it and you're punishing them, better to say, hey, I'm going to take a few days and get my thoughts together and then I'll circle back. Because here's the thing. When you push someone away, it's either ego or self-preservation. Period. Ego or self-preservation. And hold on. It's okay if you've reached a point where you can't do it anymore. It's okay if you've reached a point where you're like, I am done with this relationship, with this friendship, with this love, with this professional relationship, I am out. But if it isn't an instance of a narcissist or where you're being gaslit and like a conversation will really do nothing but fuck you up, why not just say, this was my breaking point. This was my final straw. This is my boundary. I can't continue this friendship anymore because of X. And they don't have to like it, but at least you've closed the energy door. Because let me tell you something, leaving someone on red, ghosting someone, that's still an energy that is between the two of you. Whether you think it is or it isn't, it's unanswered, unaddressed energy that's just moving in the universe. So if you're not brave enough to say, listen, I'm done, I can't do this anymore, you got to ask yourself why. Are you really done? Or do you just want to punish them? Are you really done? Or do you just want them to chase you? Are you really done? Or do you just need a break? You got to get honest with yourself about why you do that to people. All of us, me included, you know? And then if we want to try to be better, which I think we all do, it's why we get together every morning, right? Because like, how can I be a little better today? If you are currently giving someone the silent treatment, if you are currently ghosting someone, if you are currently have someone in timeout, I got to walk back to the house, y'all. I'm about to melt. Maybe ask yourself, like, what do you really want out of this? What is your end game for this? And then move accordingly. If it's just a break, say that. Because if you love someone, say, this is crazy. Also, if you're taking a break and someone keeps texting you, you can't get mad that they're looking for you if they don't know that you're taking a break. You have to say, hey, I'm sorry I've been quiet. I'm taking a break right now. Please understand. And as soon as I'm ready to like talk, I'll surface. Because you want to know why they keep texting you? It's because they don't have a clue what's going on. They don't know why you've gone silent. They don't know why you're not responding. And most people who love you don't want to make assumptions. But you put people in panic mode. Oh my God, is this about me? Is every post she's making on social media about me? She's not responding to any of my text messages. I see her on social media. I see her going out. I know she's at Target. I know she met so-and-so, but she's not responding to me. That's a terrible, terrible feeling. And I'm guilty of doing it. I have to be better. I really do. I like talked to myself last night. I was home. I got home and I was like, all right, look, there's a couple of people that like you've not responded to, that you've kind of gone quiet on. And why, Jamie? Like, why are you doing that? What do you want to gain from it? Are you finished with the friendship? If you are, then say that. Are you taking a break, Jamie? Because if you just need a break from this energy, then say that. If you're angry about something, Jamie, if something triggered you or bothered you, then say that and at least try to work it out. And if you can't, then you say, listen, I think we're not going to see eye to eye on this, and that's okay. So if it's a breaking point, then it's a breaking point. Listen, life is hard and some breaking points don't have to make sense to everybody. Sometimes it's just your breaking point. You know, like I've had people write me messages on Coffee Talk saying they're ending lifelong friendships over X. And I'm like, that seems bizarre. But I have to trust that there's been microaggressions and different things over the years that this person has swallowed, and resentment and whatever, or they're being triggered by a much bigger issue. And now they've hit their breaking point. Well, okay, I'm going to trust you. If you're telling me you need to end a 20-year friendship over X that I don't think is that big of a deal, I'm going to trust that there's something much bigger going on, or too much resentment, or you're triggered, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I just think if we really want to be better and we say we want to be better, we can't just ghost people. It's such a shitty, like, yeah, it's a power move, but like, not really. Not really. Because then there's unaddressed energy in the universe between the two of you. Thank you for all the beautiful comments about my tattoo. Even the people who were like, listen, I'm not a tattoo person, but I think it's a beautiful tribute for your father. I think it's amazing that my father's actual handwriting is on my arm. I look down at it 50 times a day. It makes me smile. I don't know why I waited so long to do it. I absolutely love it. And I love tattoos, and I will be getting more, and it's my body, my choice, right? All right. Well, I'm melting, and literally melting. Let's see how have we done? Let's look at our steps, friends. So far I'm at 10,365. And my goal is 11,000. So now I have most of them done in the morning, and that makes me feel great. I'll probably hit 11 by the time I get back to the house. And then anything I get over that is just extra, and that makes me feel good. So I love you very much, and I hope that you have a great, great day.